Hey y'all, it's your favorite trad goth waifu. Puns, haha, didn't. Anywho's, Brexit, impeachment, even more bullshit about coronavirus. What a fucking time to be alive, am I right? And I thought 2016 was the fucking pinnacle of humanity. With Harambe and Trump and everything, but oh my. What anyway, I'm really happy for the people of England who finally get to leave that fucking hello. How are you? Well, anyway, Pete and blah. I might have had a little too much. Anyway, I don't think we're going to hear the last of impeachment, honestly. And I can't speak for English people, but that's probably not the last time they're going to hear anything about Brexit. Just, they still got to milk it. People still got to milk it on the corporate media news bullshit. It's after 9 o'clock. Y'all know how it is. My mental capacity just goes. I swear. It's a kigurumi or a onesie. It's a red panda onesie. But I have it just thrown over my shoulders because, yeah, I don't want to put the whole thing on because it's kind of hot. The whole thing is like felt. It's really cozy and warm, but I have my AC off. Like, I still need the AC in the wintertime. Living in the South be like... Also, my hair is nasty as fuck. I really need to wash it. Anyway. Coronavirus also. Like, I wasn't scared about Ebola. I'm a little bit scared about coronavirus. Like, the way it spread so fucking fast and all the mystery behind its origin, like, I highly doubt it actually came from that fucking wet market. I'm guaranteeing you it was the biolab with the umbrella corporation symbol. And I bet all of my like $10 that it was meant for population control, that this virus is man-made and meant to burn out through people fast and meant to fuck people up. Because, like, we thought Ebola was bad, but we've seen Ebola and it just luckily mutated out to fizzle itself out. Like, it's still going, but we're not hearing about it like coronavirus. What is this right here? Oof. See? I mean, that one bitch left China for France. Like, they're totally, and she bragged about it. Like, they're totally... I hope so. Like, I live in a touristy kind of area, so I'm always, like, hitting that hand sanitizer, washing my hands and shit, but worst case scenario, I'm just going, like, full primal and, like, living in the woods. Can y'all imagine me, like, with my boots and fishnets, just, like, stomping over branches and shit, trying to start a fire? I mean, I can do it. Like, I'm actually pretty good at it. But, hello. So, like, back to what my dude over here, Blender Master, is talking about. Yes, I guarantee you, this is intentional. Like, not only have stranger things have happened, but oh, I'm sorry, my dude. That sucks. Sinus infection sucks, and so is that. What's the URI? Did you mean UTI? I don't know. Okay, I'll reveal what I'm drinking. I didn't want to because I don't like doing that. It's a black cherry Bud Light seltzer. It's kind of okay. I just kind of want to get a buzz on. Anyway. It's like the only thing that had at work that wasn't beer. And beer tastes like piss. So what was I saying? Okay. Oh, repertoire. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. That always sucks. Major dick. Like, respiratory problems kind of run in my family. My dad had COPD and asthma, but my brother has asthma. And we've always had a nebulizer in the house with albuterol. So if anyone got sick, we always had to sit with the nebulizer. Yeah, I know. I sell it at the restaurant that I work at. Yeah. Anyway. So all I can really recommend to you is albuterol and a nebulizer and like warm tea, ginger ale, because I drink it like a motherfucker. Like, ginger ale is my shit. I've had food poisoning many times, and ginger ale always saved me. I've had food poisoning like 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna count the second time as like 3 times because I had it for like a full week. But I'm getting off topic. God, I need to wash my hair. It's so fucking oily and nasty and gross. Well, I'm sorry, my dude. I know what that's like growing up from a smoker family. And honestly, I hate cigarettes. Like, I hate the smell of them. They stain the walls. I mostly hate them just because kids would avoid me at school because they smell like cigarettes and I couldn't help it. But, like, yeah, it also kills people. And so I'm really sorry about that, dude. And yeah. I hope you're doing well. And back on topic with coronavirus, apparently it's supposed to really fuck up your lungs. It's supposed to like do a number on your lungs. So if you catch it, I'm pretty sure you're fucked. I'm really sorry about that. But hey, if I catch it, I'm probably fucked too. I don't know. Like, I usually, yeah, like, it's probably not good for you, but as a kid especially, I like the smell of gasoline. Less now, but yeah. So it goes. It can't be helped. Also, I'll try to update y'all on the con situation. Have yet to get a hotel room. And I realized, oh fuck, con is on Valentine's Day weekend. That's gonna really suck some dick. That's gonna really... Oh my god. Like, I doubt where it's going is gonna be a real touristy attraction. I doubt anyone's going to Colombia for their Valentine's weekend. But still gonna be busy because it's Valentine's. Oh well. Another Hallmark holiday. Not like I'm bitter or anything. Baka. That's for you weebs out there in the audience. I'm not really a tsundere. I can kind of be a tsundere, but I think I'm more of a kudere. I know I say the words weird because I don't know if I want to say them in a Japanese or English accent. Back on topic. Like I said previously, I highly doubt this is the last we're going to hear of impeachment. Just because we've already heard about it for 3 fucking years, I highly doubt we're going to see anything else. And yeah, I'm repeating myself at this point because I've kind of run out of topics. If y'all want to say, hey, like, what's up? Maybe we do a little roll call. Who's who's here in the chat. But boop boop boop, just kind of left my head. Well, this is interesting. Before I started the stream, I was actually watching a video about like white mummies in China, and I've already heard about this before. Like Yumi fucking King, this bitch has a Pretty Little Liars profile on her. She's a meme in herself, and she had good content back in the day when she used to do sewing videos, but now she's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to talk ill about her, but she's spoken about white people in China before, and I think it's just super neat that just with haplogroups, genetic, like not, I don't want to say genetic DNA because that's kind of redundant, but I'm stupid, by the way, but I just not only okay, they had some linguistic stuff, like they were kind of Proto-Aryan, and just anytime you mention Aryan, automatically Hitler pops up, and then you think like, what's you? Anyway, joking aside, this is still very interesting. I don't know, like, yeah. Yes, like many other things, it's a massive waste of our fucking money. And there's so many, like, I can bitch all day about taxes because, like, for instance, as like a South Carolinian, for someone who lives on the coast, why the fuck is the boat and the engine taxed separately? That is beyond retarded. Oh my god. Like, that's why no one has a boat. That's why your rich friend has a boat. That's why you don't have a boat. You know someone with a boat. You don't have a boat. Anyway, taxes are dumb, but they're also in the Constitution, so it's kind of like, hello. Hello from Alabama. Hello to Alabama. Hello from South Carolina. And if it's in their shit, what are the sanitation things like in China? I highly doubt it's good, because if they have walls that are bricks but like tissue paper that are hollow, I highly doubt that the sanitation is top notch. So also, I don't know much about the whole was it made from AIDS thing. I still believe it was the biolab. I don't really need that further evidence, honestly. Okay, you do need the further evidence, but like, if I'm going off of my instinct, that just screams this shit's on purpose. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you make a boat, would they have to I don't know, because I don't know how the law would work. Like, for instance, I've people who live, like, I don't know if y'all seen this, but someone made their own trash island and like live floating around. Like, many people just kind of like live in their boats or whatever. I guess it's maybe to escape taxes. Like some sort of like, I don't know. But if you make your own boat, would that be taxed? And then maybe just your engine, if it's like an off-board motor? I don't know what I'm saying. But about kayaks, like, I used to always, there's a lot of creeks around here where I grew up. Like, I went back to a childhood spot recently. I want to post a little short clip of it later, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, that I took. It's just out in the middle of the woods, no people, except for the two people I came with. But you can see the papyrus and the loblolly pines, and it's a big pond with a bunch of algae on top. And when I used to go as a kid, there was a fuck ton of like herons and egrets and alligators. And I really love the ecosystem in my area because I grew up in a fucking national forest. So of course I like the environment. But I would always go around on a kayak or a canoe or a boat, whatever, pontoon boat. And which, if you get stuck on an oyster bed, I hope you have shoes. Because you will cut your feet if you get stuck on an oyster bed, regardless. But I always love just seeing all the nature and like the sawgrass and just deer and shit. Anyway, I'm a nature spirit. Yes. You also gonna get some leeches? Maybe bleed some people? Get their humor? Anyway. I do like the play Dr. Mask. Those are pretty fucking rad. I'm pretty sure that the long beak was for stuffing herbs in there. Yeah. I blame that on my generation, especially being raised by a bunch of Yankees. My family, my older generation of the family has a very subtle Charleston accent. It's just very, just think of Miss Prissy from the Looney Tunes, but a little less stereotypical. Just like, yeah. But my accent will come out if I'm speaking really slow, kind of slurred, or if I'm really fucking mad. And I don't really have any other words for it. I'm sorry. Okay, that makes sense. But then also, okay. Valid. I still think it's kind of redundant that the boat plus motor, you had to be taxed for it. I feel like there could be a better system. I'm not the genius coming up with it. I don't have all the answers, man. Yeah. Well, give me some backstory. I don't. All my life, I was always told, "Oh, you should go to California," because I always kind of exuded this eccentric energy. Because, like, look at me. But then every time I was like, "Fuck no, I don't want to do that," because dirty hippies. No, I don't like planes. Thanks for the spam. Thanks, my dude, I guess. Yep. Yep. I mean, I feel like maybe I want to give the credit to like Northern California because it's still kind of slightly red, older generation. But then just like throw the whole fucking state to the ocean, to the Pacific, into the Pacific, because I cannot speak English, obviously. And then with people fucking coming here, like, yo, this is some scary shit. Let me tell you. I have a coworker who has some kids, and they were talking about, raise your hand if you're from here. Most of the kids raise their hand. Raise your hand if your parents are from here. only a few kids raised their hand. That hurts my heart. That makes me so sad because I'm part of the older generation. I'm part of the fucking, like, my parents on one side of my family has been here since the 1500s. My dude. That makes me sad as fuck. We're getting replaced. Don't tell me replacement theory isn't real. Choose wisely. Don't come to South Carolina. Just gonna tell you that one. If you do, I would recommend you move to the upstate because no one can fucking drive here. And the roads are still meant for like 1800s carriages, especially downtown. There's still cobblestone streets, and there are still trolleys being pulled by horses, and like people protest that. And working animals are happy animals. Shut the fuck up about your animal rights bullshit. But I can rant about that later. But the streets are narrow as fuck. No one knows how to drive. Every like upper class neighborhood, like there's this one it's called Ion. It's very la-ti-da, snooty. We want to be downtown, but we can't quite afford that. So we're gonna just model the whole place after downtown, including the street planning from the 1800s. I don't fucking understand you people. But yeah. Oh, that's okay. That reminds me of some funny shit. I had a teacher who moved here from Savannah, I think. No, Atlanta. She was from Atlanta. And she would always act like Atlanta's the ghetto. Like, bitch, you're not from Chicago. Like, shut up. You're not from Detroit. Like, Charleston, like downtown, has their projects like America Street, but you ain't fucking. Anyway, she said something. She had some joke about like, oh, true Charlestonians only ride around on horse and carriage and everything, which reminds me of this other thing. Real life tourists asking, "Where's Rhett Butler buried?" This really happened. Where's Rhett Butler buried? Bitch. You mean the fictional character? Right next to Atticus Fitch. Anyway. Yeah. That's really cool. My family also came from Europe, but not from Puerto Rico. I is pale. Apparently, I have like Black Dutch in me, which I'm equating to like African Dutch, like colonial Dutch, but like whatever. I'm also Native American on one side. More than Elizabeth Warren. More than that. Puppet. Y'all got some fucking cool combinations, like Europe and Puerto Rico, Mexico and Norway. I almost combined the two words. I have, like, Anglo-Saxon, like, Germany, Europe, Germany, England, kind of Welsh. I think I have, like, Danish. I think Austrian and Scottish and Irish. I know that. I mean, like, I was, especially around here, there's a lot more Native American culture that I was actually raised in. Like, I remember having the multicolored corn on the wall and everything, and my uncle looks like Danny Trejo. Like, that's how fucking Native American he is. But there's like shell rings around here that the Native Americans had, and old Native American names and stuff, like Wadmalaw, where the angel oak is, and the tea plantation, and Edisto, and just all different kind of Native American names. So, like, that's my culture, bitch. I might not be literally tan as fucking dark, but I was kind of raised in this around the area, just learning the stories, being raised up in it, eating the same food. Like, once you eat a raw oyster, you kind of feel connected to the land, not gonna lie. But just, all joking aside, if we're gonna bitch about multiculturalism or cultural appropriation, maybe not let bitch about the thing that I was actually born in, like people were actually born into, like Gullah and Geechee culture. Like, I have sweetgrass not basket earrings, but I have sweetgrass earrings because I was fucking raised here. Agreed. Like, that's pretty hard to find, especially because a lot of races are made of mixes. Like what I said previously, Anglo-Saxon, the Saxons from Saxony, and the I don't need to explain. And like I said earlier in the stream, I was talking about the white Chinese that I was watching a video about, and they got like bred into becoming like, how do I describe this group, because it's multiple, like Iranian, Persian, kind of Western North Chinese, not Mongolia. Anyway, more examples of white genocide, but whatever. Cool. You see, I've always believed in being proud of your heritage because it's literally a part of you. Like, you cannot change this, it is inherent. So embrace it. You're gonna fucking live with it regardless. For instance, I'm a natural blonde. Doesn't matter how often I dye my hair. Can y'all see any? Yeah, exactly. My eyebrows are light, and so are my eyelashes. But so it goes. Makeup exists for a reason. At least I'm not that ugly. I'm not like ginger, no face, eyebrows, cat priest. That reminds me. I believe the reason why I've heard speculation on this, but the reason why Vlad the Impaler English was such a fucked up, horrible, like, badass, I guess, is because he was like taken as a boy, probably fucked up, abused, molested, and shit. That's just something I've heard. So I think that he did those things as kind of like a revenge fantasy, especially because a lot of them were impaled through the ass and out the mouth, and it's like, ugh. That's why I can't watch horror movies, because I feel it. I personally feel it. Like, when my brother broke his arm, I like had sympathy pains. I'm just like, I can't do horror movies. Like, yeah, I'm the blackest white person. Just kidding. I mean, I had a friend that was like, back in high school, they were like, you are the honorary black friend. If there is no other black person around, you are the closest person to a black person. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that, I guarantee you, but what I can't control what other people say. And that was just happened to be said about me. And I put this back on because my hair is oily and nasty and shit. Yours first. You see, you would have to pay me. And even then, I would probably rip it off some porn site. That's cute, but those are eyes. Fuck you. And all joking, like, if you want that, go find yourself a Belle Delphine. Go get your thirsty ass at the chat. Stop simping. How about that? Did I use that term right? I don't think I did, but whatever. Yes. I remember the first time I shot a rifle as a kid. I was probably like 7-ish at the time. Like, of course, when you grow up in the South, you learn how to shoot a gun. And you learn how to shoot. You grew up around guns. You know about them. You know not to fuck with them. And you know how to play with them. So, I remember my dad he put it up against my shoulder and tell me, like, it's gonna kick. It's not that bad. And then it was like, bam. I mostly just didn't like it because it was really fucking loud. But the kick wasn't bad. I shot like a can off a post or something. But I actually really want to get a concealed weapons permit. I did sit through a class, but I was underage at the time, so I don't think I could be eligible. But I did go through the whole training. I'm all stuffy. But, what did I say? Okay. I also want to go on a date at the shooting range. That'll be really fun. Maybe I'll videotape it for YouTube. I'm way too chubby to shoot heroin. No, this is not a heroin body. I'm way too fat. I'm not about that life. No thank you. I mean, just because I wouldn't do it doesn't mean I don't think it should be illegal. But, like, shit on that. Shit on opioids. Shit on... I hate needles. I hate needles, just period. One time I damn near fainted. I had to watch my mom get a shot one time because she had bitten by a dog, and they stuck the needle so deep in her arm. I'm feeling weak thinking about it. But I hit the fucking floor. I had a bitch moment at that moment. Like, I'm usually pretty strong. I had a moment, and I had an oh Jesus, and I felt like an old black church lady just hitting the ground. So, yeah. But, like, 5 years old, when I had cat scratch fever, I took it like a champ, and I had the blood taken from me, and just didn't fucking flinch. Fast forward a decade later, I'm 15, I'm strapped down in a clinic, and I'm going to get blood taken, and I'm crying like a little bitch. So, I don't like needles. Long-ass rant, I don't like needles. Fuck heroin. I don't like drugs. Yeah, you can open carry in my state too without a permit, but you need a permit to conceal carry. You just have to take a class and they'll give it to you. And then you take a class and you'll be certified, and then you take your certification to get your license. Which, fuck the bureaucracy, you should be able to do it, but it's not like it's restricting you from a gun, it's just restricting you from being able to conceal. Which I guess is some sort of middle ground. I don't know if they'll call it infringing on the Second Amendment, because you're still able to have access to guns. Why am I debating my state's gun policy? It's too hot. I'm burning up. I mean, I'm not gonna say he deserved it, but like, actually, no. I don't know about the law, but like, okay, obviously I need to do my research, but I guess the free trade of guns shouldn't be restricted. I need more information on this. I cannot speak from the knowledge I do not have. because I try to just speak on based on personal experience and knowledge. But anyway, God, I'm burning the fuck up. Why am I so hot? Okay. That really sucks for your cousin. I hope he didn't have to go to jail or wherever. Yeah. That's cool. I believe that the permit should work across state lines. I don't see why it shouldn't. Ugh. God, I'm getting really tired. I'm sorry, y'all. I completely forgot this is all about impeachment and Brexit and coronavirus. Anyway, I think I might just get going. It's already 35 minutes in. I'm really tired. And my hip is starting to hurt. And like, if you don't know your Southern Gothic lore by now, I was born with hip dysplasia. I feel like I say it in every video. Okay. I don't know much about gun laws. I know more about the physical gun. I remember having to learn how to clean it as a kid. Like, my dad held this old set that you would pull apart, and it was the screw that you put down into the barrel, and then just yeah. Yeah. Politicians lie for a career. I don't know why. The only reason why you want to become a politician is for power. The end. End of story. Well, you see, there you go. I'm sorry. How many of y'all would be interested in my bathwater? I play. But maybe not. Just kidding. Okay, seriously though, I think I'm gonna skedaddle. Well, that's because it's California. Ah! Did y'all hear that? That was my fucking fingernail and snapping my hair. Ow, son of a bitch. Shit. Thanks, my dude. I'll see y'all around. Bye.